China, Tang Chunman and Se Ying Sweat will play the Thai pairing, the 6 seeds Dechapol Puavaranukroh and Subsira Paewsampran. The winners of this match coming up will play either Maulana or Jamil, Gao or Wu in the semis.
On court 1, mixed doubles, Tang Chunman and Se Ying Sweat, Hong Kong, China.
Got the wrong court slightly. It's an inauspicious start to proceedings. He sees the funny side of it.
Dechapol Puavaranukroh and Subsira Paewsampran, Thailand.
So head-to-head then between these two. It's been 2 matches, and it's 1 apiece. The last time they met very recently at the
red or black?
Sudirman Cup.
Black. And you red?
Met, in fact,
Red.
almost 3 weeks ago.
Service and then the side and who receive? You receive. Thank you.
That one was won in 3. The time before they played that was the China Masters, where Tang and Se won in 3. So 1 apiece. Of course, still getting used to playing with each other. Dechapol and Subsira. This is Tang Chunman, who's 30 years of age, 178 centimeters tall, and they are currently 4th in the world, not far away from their best ever ranking of world number 2, which was achieved in June of 2018. They've really come back nicely, these two. Se Ying Sweat, 33 as well, really impressive. 166 centimeters tall. And yeah, this pairing have won 8 titles together on the HSBC BWF World Tour. The China Masters, the Roichang China Masters, the Super 100 this year, they won. They've already beat Thai opposition Thiriratchakun and Muanyong. Nice, straightforward matches those were. The last big event that they got to a final of was the Japan Open last year, Super 750. Dechapol Puavaranukroh is 27 from Chonburi, 169 centimeters tall. Currently world number 11. He was, of course, a world number 1 with Subsira Paewsampran, first achieved in 7th December 2021. Subsira Paewsampran is 25, 163 centimeters tall. She's not far off from her highest ever ranking, which was 10th in the world with Supak Jomko. Has won 4 titles on the HSBC BWF World Tour. All of them since she's part of this guy. They've been Indonesian opposition in both their matches. Ferdinand and Ramadanti, that's a good result. Yeah, since these two got together, been very impressed with them. Kang Sun Young of Korea is the umpire. Lakpriya Edrisinghe from Sri Lanka, service judge. Wong Chun-han, who's famous Malaysian, who's in charge of Hong Kong. But yeah, just going back to that, the 4 titles they won together: Japan Masters, the Super 500, the Sideboard International Super 300. They won the Super 1000 Malaysia Open. That is fantastic. Beating guess who? Feng Huang Dongping. This is Paewsampran and Puavaranukroh. Really good result that. In 3, tight one, 21-18 in the last game. And then they won their Thailand Masters against Ferdinand Shah and Ramadanti, who they beat on the way here to
Ladies
this
and
quarterfinal.
gentlemen, on my right, Thepchapon Puavaranukroh and Supisara Paewsampran, Thailand. And on my left, Tang and Jeong, Hong Kong, China. Supisara Paewsampran to serve, to Jeong, love all, play. Service over, 1 love.
Just going back to the Hong Kong pair. Yeah, they're just suddenly coming alive again, really, after the pandemic. Took a while for them to get going.
2 love.
And they've really dragged themselves back into contention for things. Now they're in top 4.
Service over, 1-2.
Well, he's got quite the smash on him, Puavaranukroh.
Hop. Service over, 3-1.
Just hovered at the net nicely there. Tan Chung Man.
Service over, 2-3.
Looking
Service
at
over,
respective
4-2.
seasons so far. Haven't played all that much
Service over,
this season. They won the Asian Championships. They are the current
3-4.
Asian champions, and they played the Sudirman Cup, and that was about it. Something like the Asian Championships really does give you massive points. Good defending there from Say Sweat.
Service over, 5-3. Change.
Yeah, he couldn't quite believe it. The look from Puavaranukroh.
Get ready.
Yeah, the Thais getting cheered on every point they win now.
5.
So there's not been much badminton so far, with just Just the one loss though so far this season, 5 wins. So it's a high overall win rate for the Hong Kong-China pair. That's for Paewsampran and
6-4.
Puavaranukroh.
Service over. 5-6.
I think they'll be quite happy with this so far. Sudirman there first.
Service over. 7-5.
Two-point lead, Tang insert. And now pulling that back very nicely, Puavaranukroh.
7.
Paewsampran. Service faults at this stage, just so annoying.
Service over. 8-7.
Well, this is working in parts.
8-all.
Spoil the party, stop the narrative. We can be good, we can be disruptors, spoilers, whatever. Good power, good defending. Well, Puavaranukroh, Paewsampran have the edge here in this opening game. They lead by 3. Okay, good. And the early exchanges. 11-8 then that first game. The third seeds are leading against the sixth seeds.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
11-8 at the interval. Good news for
Coach,
Tang
return to your chair.
for Puavaranukroh and Paewsampran.
Play.
So yes, a good year, you'd have to say, overall for
8.
Supisara, Paewsampran and Dechapan Puavaranukroh. They've won the Malaysia Open and the Thailand Masters. They got to the semi-finals of the Indonesia Masters and the Swiss Open, out in the second round of the Asia Championships and India Open, and opening round of the All England. But I would say right now that's a very decent start to the year. And right now their average is 80% win rate as well,
15,
which is
8.
yeah, very good. I've got to say, with how they play
15,
together,
8. Pot. Service server. 9-16.
well, they are cruising right now. They've just accelerated since the interval.
17, 9.
All of a sudden, a very different proposition. They've just had a 9-point run before the interval, ending at 16. Things were very tight, and they've just really taken this game by the scruff of its neck.
9. Service over. 10-18.
I think what is impressive is
Service over. 19-10.
31-8 is their record as a partnership at the moment. Puavaranukroh and Paewsampran. That is an immense. And they're just looking so good here. They're one of the
20,
informed
game point 10.
pairings in world mixed doubles at the moment. And they've got 10 game points here. It's about an 80% win rate at the moment,
11,
overall in their careers
20.
as a pairing. 20 wins out of 25. this year alone. And it's been very comfortable against the Asian champions. 21-11 on what appeared to be the trickier side. Great start here for Puavaranukroh and Paewsampran.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Second game, low ball, play. Service over.
Now we've seen perhaps one-sided first games suddenly change everything. So Tang and Sir really have it all to do here.
Change. Thank you.
Oh, that's well out.
3 long.
Good start here for Tang and Sir. This is kind of what I was talking about, that all of a sudden things can just flip quite significantly.
Service over.
First point of the board
4.
in this second game for the Thai pair. Now looking to put a run themselves.
Service over. 5-1.
Oh, it's nicely done by Paewsampran.
3-5.
Leaning in there near the net on the backhand. She anticipated that really well. Oh, the power from Puavaranukroh straight at her. Good reactions at first from Paewsampran. Not much he could do, really.
6-4. Tang.
They just seem a lot happier, don't they, on this side?
7-4. Tang.
The Hong Kong-China pair.
Tang Xuman, get ready.
Yeah, this is about as far back as they want to be. Couple points now, not bad.
Change.
Again, they were just defending a lot there.
Service over. 8-5.
Just snatching at that Jeong sweat.
6-8.
Good reactions there from Paewsampran. Helps set up Puavaranukroh with the winner.
7-8. Change. Tang.
Yeah, I think they're just starting to get to their groove. It's been impressive. They have been trailing for much of this early part of the second game. In fact, all of it, but they're now level. Remember, it was a 4-love and then a 5-1 start. So they've effectively won 8 of the last 12 points. Puavaranukroh and Paewsampran.
Service over. 9-8. 8.
Trying to get across there, Puavaranukroh, and at the interval, Tang and Sir are in front by 3. So it is Puavaranukroh and Paewsampran who have taken the first game.
Players, eleven, 8. Play. Twelve, 8.
So the lead now up to 4 points. For Tang and Sir. They had this kind of lead at the start of this game.
Service over. 9, 12.
Lots of discussion, by the way, happening between Sir and Tang. Been together for a long, long time. Oh, it's a good shot from Tang Chunman. Puavaranukroh did well to get there. Can't get it over.
Service over.
Yeah, he's annoyed at himself.
13, 9.
It's an opportunity, perhaps. Not taken.
Change. Thirteen, 9. Out. Service over. 10, 13.
This is where they want to try and make their move now.
Service over. 14, 10.
Ah, good work. Really nicely done by Tang.
10.
Well, they needed that quite badly. They've been behind it the whole time in this second game. The ties. Oh, they've got to put a run They want to try and finish this in 2. Remember, they were at 1.8 all. So the Thais have really done quite well. 7 of the last 10 points. Oof, he did so well to get to that. Puavaranukroh.
Change. White court, please.
Down to 3.
White court, please.
They've won a couple of points here. Looking to apply some pressure. Now we look at
Jeong to receive. Play.
There's always a bit of a groan.
16,
You know what's
12.
going on when that happens in the audience. Well, so far they have a 70%, 78% win rate of after winning their first game, of winning the whole thing.
17,
They're in danger of
12.
this game running away from them, though. But the Thais, yeah, good win rate, 78%. It isn't a very large pool, but they generally win their first game almost every match they've played in. And it's slipping away from them.
13, 17. Supisara.
And winning in straight games for this Thai pairing. "84% of the time so far." That is impressive.
Service over.
That
18,
is unlikely to happen here,
17.
you would say, at this moment in time. That is tremendous. Out of all the mixed doubles pairings at the moment, yeah, I mean, it is a small pool, we have to admit, but it is very impressive. 84% of the time. So this is likely to go into one of those 16% margins, unless they do something
Service
special
over.
here.
14, 18.
What about this Hong Kong pair after they lose the first game? Well, she's done really well there, Taeyong Sweat.
Service over. 19, 14.
They tend to win about 62% of their matches after losing the first game. It's a pretty decent record. So 6 game points.
14.
Good shot there from Tang Chunman on the drop.
Second game won by
That
Tang Chunman and
clearly is the
Jeong.
more preferred end for both pairs.
1 game all.
And we are going to go into a third game.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coach, return to your chair.
Wang Chunhan has got a lot to say to his charges.
Final game. Long ball. Play.
So this end, it would appear, is the one that both pairs have favoured. That means that the ties are going to want to have as big a lead as possible going into the interval, because they will swap ends at the break. This is a rare match in which they have been taken to 3. Paewsampran and Puavaranukroh. Let's see the record of both of these pairings when it comes to a deciding game, a third game. The Hong Kong pair have won 62% of the time when it comes to playing a third game. So it's not a bad record. The Thai pairing haven't really had too many of these to face, as we said. So their pool size will be small. Almost 72% of the time they win their deciding game, the ties. In a decidedly small sample, but it is a good record. Remember, they've not lost a lot of matches overall.
Play.
Right now, this is going really well for the Hong Kongers. They've adapted well on the far end and taken a 4-1 lead.
4-1. Change.
As I say, advantage Hong Kong right now. Good shot to that corner. Well, Tan Chung-man and Tsai Ying-sweat using all their experience as a pair and looking much sharper now.
Service over. 2-5. Service over. 6-2. That's a 4. Get ready.
Well, the ties now staging something of a comeback. They have to be, you'd say, given what we've seen, pretty perfect from now till the interval, which is going to be hard. Though they'll also take comfort from the fact that, hey, they too will adapt perhaps at that far end. That's a challenge. I think that was pretty clearly out, but we'll see. Yeah, as we thought, very much out.
One challenge remaining. 4-6. Play.
Couldn't quite get there. Puavaranukroh. This is starting to look a bit difficult.
Change.
Perhaps.
Kicked off.
There's every chance, of course, that the ties themselves are going to be comfortable on this side as well. But right now it's Tang and serve, got the lead. Got themselves in a very good position here and will be on the preferred end in the second half of this game. In theory, at least.
5-8. Rangers. Server 9-5.
Ooh. I wasn't sure about that. Just must have scraped the line. We'll have maybe another look here. It might just tell us. Oh yeah, it's very clearly inside the line. And I think they'll be very happy with this start to the third game. Hong Kong-China pair. Brilliant first half of this third game. Hong Kong-China, Tang and Sir. be very happy with this. And they go in with a massive 6-point lead here. And what should be the preferred end now coming up. 11-5 in game 3.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Court, you return to your chair. Court, return to your chair. Players, back on court. That's a hole, back on court. 11-5. Play. Service over. 6-12.
First point since the interval goes to the Hong Kongers, and that is not boding well for the Thais. That's 2 in a row now.
Service over. 13-6.
Well, you got to say, at this stage, it looks very hard for a comeback. The Thais, yeah, I think that sums it up, doesn't it? Not at all going their way. Second game has been absolutely brilliant. They need to turn it around desperately. I'm not sure how. It would require something very special here.
Play.
We saw their compatriot Kunlavut Vititan do it yesterday. It's all going according to plan, and really it's partly because of, well, not partly, mainly because of the way they did things so well in the first part of this game. Pushing hard here, Puavaranukroh. The crowd trying to do whatever they can.
Tang.
does seem to be a little bit in vain now. These points are coming few and far between. And a pumped fist from Tang Chunman, as he knows they're only 4 points away now. Thai's really gone into a shell. Amazing how one-sided this has been. This game. And really just, as I said, they don't lose many, but they've been completely outplayed here. Hong Kongers did make the finals here in 2016. Semi-finals even earlier than that in 2011. So they're going to at least repeat that. And in 2019. Excellent shot from Tang Sweat. Puavaranukroh is trying to do everything there.
19-8.
Sudirman, Paewsampran mixed doubles has hit 3 previous quarterfinals, 21, 22 and 24. And it looks like it's going to be a 4th quarterfinal for her.
Service over. 9-19.
Yeah, these all look like, I suppose you'd say, consolation points. Not far away now. That's upon Puavaranukroh has won this tournament twice. Has that stayed in? It has. It's all going the way of the Hong Kong Chinese pair, and you can see the look on his face. Having hit, he's had a superb run since 2016. He's hit 3 semi-finals, 3 finals, and won it twice. Only once has he blotted that, really, with a quarter-final exit in 2018, and he's going to match that here. And it's converted immediately. Very, very well played from the world number 4 pair. an excellent performance. They've turned it around after a disappointing first game, beating one of the informed pairs of mixed doubles at the moment.
Check and your opponent first.
What a great performance against, again, a man who's got one half of that pairing. Have got a very good record here at the Thailand Open in Puavaranukroh. But the Hong Kongers in that third game really just accelerated things superbly. They were very, very impressive. Yeah, they know they've been outplayed. They don't lose many, but today they really did lose convincing that third game. Tang and Sudirman, the third teams from Hong Kong, China beat Puavaranukroh and Paewsampran 11-21, 21-14, 21-10. It's taken them 54 minutes to do it. Well, a very entertaining day of action again. And we are back here tomorrow, semi-final day at the HSBC BWF Thailand Open 2025. Coverage here at the Nimibut Stadium begins at midday local time. Get some rest. We'll see you again tomorrow from Misha Zata. Thanks a lot. It's goodbye.
Thank you.